so lucky that life allowed me to come out of that closet, of the Fundamental Baptist closet, and then another closet,
There goes my baby. Well, it knows how to rock and roll. It drives me crazy. It gives me hot and cold fever. Leaves me in a cold, cold sweat.
Faith formation began in very traditional ways. We would do 3 hours on Sunday morning. There'd be Sunday school, worship, and coffee hour, and we didn't miss any of them. And then afterwards, we'd go home, and over the roast beef, we would carve up the sermon and talk about it.
He's got a hat that's made of a meat pie. It's got the legs of a crow or some kind of chicken sticking out of it. He's got a pork chop that is stuck to the top of the end of the barrel with a big knife. And so on the left-hand side is Carnival. On the right, the woman in blue is represented as kind of this emaciated, she looks like a nun or something like that. And she has a beehive on her head, which was a symbol of the church at the time. And she's got a long paddle that has fish on it. So it's very clearly this battle between, this is the meeting of Fat Tuesday and Ash Wednesday.
Jesus stood again and spoke aloud.
If any of you is thirsty, come to me and drink. If you believe in me, the Hebrew scriptures say that rivers of living water will flow from within you. This man is definitely a prophet. This is God's anointed, the liberated king.
I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! And there's something weird and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Is that in hospice, we try to provide a lot of support for the staff who are providing support and care for people in the midst of grief and loss and death on a daily basis. And once the pandemic hit, we couldn't do that in person any longer. So we've been, trying different ways to provide support for the team.
As they were kidnapped and lifted out of their peaceful experience and brought to a place that they did not rush out to come to, and brought here against their will, actually, and then spent the last 400 years trying to learn what it would take to become acclimated and learn how to be comfortable here and learn how to learn the culture and still yet not be considered human. And therefore that struggle is still going on today. And so when going to church, especially in Black churches, there's that common hope that one day that will become a reality.
And the idea came along to try this, just a jazz service one day, and of course Rebecca was all over it. She loved the idea, and we had a number of good musicians in the church that wanted to give it a shot. And so it was the first time I actually organized a formal jazz band worship in the church, even though I had been using music throughout my Christian life and in my ministry.
She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. She ought to think right, she ought to do right by me. Why do we so love to sing the blues? What is it about those sad songs that just won't let us go? These stories of lost love, of broken hearts, of loneliness, of unrequited love.